Good evening, students. Welcome to our Dhyeya Education Foundation Maharashtra. Today we are going to learn computer subject. Content is the keyboard. Keyboard. A keyboard has many buttons called keys. A keyboard has many buttons called keys. It is called keys. It helps us to enter information that can be in the form of words or numbers or both. A keyboard has many buttons called keys. It helps to enter information can be in the form of words. Any word, bright, bright, number 12, 14, 16 or both. AB, 2AB plus 3AB. Examples. Okay, a keyboard has many buttons called keys. It helps to enter information that can be used a form of words or numbers or both. Okay, to understand everybody. Next, we press different keys of keyboard. We press different keys of keyboard to type words, numbers and symbols. This process is called typing. This process is called typing. Okay, example. Bright future. Bright future in Dhyeya Education Foundation Maharashtra. Maharashtra. This sentence is used to type word sentence. Okay, it is called typing. It is called typing in words, sentences, any other symbols, hash and stars, numbers, any number, any number. Let's learn more some keys of a keyboard. Okay, remember this, all of you. Letter keys. First is letter keys. Many keys on a keyboard. First is letter keys. Okay, a standard QWERTY. A standard QWERTY. Keyboard has 26 letter keys. Keyboard has 26 letter keys. Which keys? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y and Z. A to Z letter keys. Keyboard has 26 letter keys. It is called letter keys. It is called letter keys. First to A to Z. Sorry. A to Z on a keyboard. Okay. Next, representing the letters through Z. A to Z. Letters A to Z. These keys are arranged in a specific layout. These keys are arranged in specific layout typically found in the central. Typically found in the central or A of the keyboard. A to Z of the keyboard. Okay. This picture is alphabetical keys. This picture is alphabetical keys. It is called a letter keys. Okay. Next, number keys. Second is number keys. A number keys show from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. The number key shows 0 to 9. These keys help us to type numbers, phone numbers, sums, addition, subtraction, multiplications. 0 to 9. These keys help us to type numbers. We find them at two places on a keyboard. Two places on a keyboard. We find them two places on a keyboard. This is called is number keys. Number keys. Number keys 0 to 9. Number keys from 0 to 9. These keys helps us to type numbers. All of you look this picture. In this picture 0 to 9 numbers are there. It is called the number keys. It is called is number keys. Next, space bar key. Space bar key. This picture is space bar key. Space bar key. Yes. Space bar key is used to give space between two words. Yes. Rupali and Monica. In this word, space between two words. Rupali and Monica, space between two words. To use this space bar key, we use the space bar key after every word. After every word means Rupali, Monica, Sanskruti, Asha. We use the space bar key after every word. After every word. After every word. And full stop while typing a sentence. Full stop while typing a sentence. Sita is a good girl. Now example, Sita is a good girl. Full stop. In this sentence, we use the space bar key after every word and comma and full stop. Full stop. Full stop while typing a sentence. It is the longest key on the keyboard. It is a longest key on the keyboard. You remember this? This is the space bar key. In words, every words we use the space bar key after every word. Full stop while typing a sentence. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Next, enter key. Next, enter key. Which is enter key? In this picture, this is a enter key. आपण एंटर केला म्हणजे काय केला म्हणतो, प्रवेश केला म्हणतो, हो की नाही. तशीच ही काय आहे, दिस वन इज एंटर की ऑन द कीबोर्ड. ओके, द एंटर की हेल्प अस टू मूव द entered information to the next line. The enter key helps us to move the entered information to the next line. नेक्स्ट लाईन मध्ये आपल्याला मूव द एंटर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन, वेगळी इन्फॉर्मेशन एंटर करण्यासाठी द एंटर की हेल्प अस टू मूव द एंटर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन टू द नेक्स्ट लाईन. इट इज व्हेरी important key because data to move the entered informations to the next line in MS Word, MS Excel. The enter key help us to move the entered informations to the next line. It is called the enter key. Enter key. Next, delete key. Next one is delete key. The delete key is like an eraser. Like an eraser, it is used to delete our remove a letter or numbers to our right. It is used to delete our remove a letter or numbers to our right. To delete our remove a letter or numbers to our right. This key is delete key. This is a delete key. Now all of you look. This key is called delete key. Okay. Example. Suraj. It is used to delete our remove a letter or numbers our. Yes, it is delete key. Delete key, enter. So the word is remove a letter or number to our right. Okay. Next, sorry, backspace key. Backspace key. The backspace key also erases a letter or number. A backspace key also erases letter or number. It deletes the next to our left. It deletes next to our left. Okay. Now Raju. Okay. Backspace key use the key also erase a letter. A letter or number. It deletes the next to our left. It is called backspace key. It is called backspace key. It is called backspace key. A letter or number. Backspace key also erases. It deletes the next to our left. Next, arrow keys. These keys are arrow keys. ARROW, arrow. KEYS, arrow keys. There are 4 arrow keys on a keyboard. There are 4 arrow keys on a keyboard. These keys have arrows marked on them. These keys have arrows marked on them. Up, down, left, right. Up, down, right, left, right. These keys have arrows marked on them. We use the arrow keys move the cursor in the different direction. Different direction. Left side, right side, up, down. The cursor is different direction. Cursor is the small blinking line. A cursor is a small blinking line that we see on a monitor. That we see on a monitor. This key is also called arrow keys. Arrow keys. Arrow keys. There are 4 arrow keys on a keyboard. These keys have arrows marked on them. We use the arrow keys to move the cursor in different direction. In different directions, and cursors is that the small blinking line. Small blinking line, and that we see on a monitor, on a screen. It is called arrow keys. 4 keys, down, up, down, left and right. Okay. Quick recap. A keyboard has many keys. A keyboard has many keys. You know that. Capital keys, number keys, arrow keys, delete keys, delete keys, space bar, enter keys, enter key, backspace, backspace key, caps lock, escape, escape key, number keys, capital keys, arrow keys, delete keys, space bar, enter keys, backspace key, escape key, caps lock key. Many keys are on the keyboard. A keyboard has many keys. We use letter keys to type letter and word. We use letter keys to type letters and word. Any words, any letters to type, we use letter keys to type letters and word. Next, we use number keys to type numbers. Number key. We use number keys to type numbers. Example: 1, 2, 3, 12, 14, 18, 20, 432, 861, 1000. Any number we use number keys to type numbers in our computer with keyboard's help. We use spacebar key. Next, we use spacebar key to give space between two words. We use spacebar key. You know spacebar key? It is a big key on a keyboard. We use spacebar key to give space between two words. It is called spacebar key. It gives space between two words. Example: apple, mango, spacebar key to give space between two words. Spacebar key to space between in two words. It is called spacebar key. Next, we use enter key to move to the next line. We use enter key to move to the next line. Now, example: I am a girl. Enter. Enter दाबायचं. Enter. Press enter. Next line. I live in Pune. We use enter to move to the next line. Next line. So example, I am a girl. Next line, I live in Pune. We use enter key to move the next line. We use enter key to move to the next line. Okay. Next key. Delete key. Delete key. Delete key key erases text to our right and backspace key erases text to our left. Delete key text to our right, text to our right, and backspace key erases text to our left, and delete key text to our right erases, and backspace key erases text to our left side letters. Next, it is called delete key. It is called delete key. You remember this? Delete key erases text to our right, delete key, and backspace key erases text to our left, text to our left. Next, we use arrow keys to move the cursor in different direction. We use arrow keys to move the cursor in different directions. Okay. Next, arrow keys. These keys are also called as arrow keys. Up, down, left, and right. Arrow keys move to the cursor in different direction means left side, left direction, right direction, down, up, etc. So we use arrow keys to move the cursors in different direction. It is called arrow keys. It is called arrow keys. Arrow keys help us to many different types of work. We use caps lock key to type a capital letter. We use caps lock key to type capital letters. Example, we use caps lock key to type a capital letter. Caps lock key, caps lock key. We use caps lock key to type a capital letters. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, etc. A to Z. We use caps lock key to type capital letters. Now we learned first content is the keyboard. Next, keyboard has many keys, buttons called keys. Many buttons are there. It is called a keys. It helps to enter information that can be in the form of words or numbers or both. We press different types of keyboards to type words, numbers and symbol. This processing is called typing. And let's learn more keys of a keyboard. Okay, first one is letter key. A standard QWERTY keyboard has 26 letter keys. Present the letter throughout A to Z. Uh, the keys are arranged in specific layout, typically foundly the center are at the keyboard. And next one is number keys. The number key shows numbers from 0 to 9. These keys help us to type numbers. We find them at two places on a keyboard. Space bar key. Space bar key. Space bar key is used to space between two words. Space bar key is used to space between two words. We use the space bar key after every word. After every word, comma and full stop while typing a sentence. It is the longest key on the keyboard. Space bar key, it is the longest key on the keyboard. Next, we learned enter key. The enter key help us to move the entered information to the next line. The enter key helps us to move the entered information to the next line. Delete key. The delete key is also like an eraser. It is used to delete or remove a letter or numbers to our right. The delete key is like an eraser. It is used to delete or remove a letter or numbers to our right. Next, backspace key. The backspace key also erases a letter or numbers. It deletes the next to our left. It deletes the next to our left. It is called a backspace key. Arrow keys. There are 4 keys on a keyboard. These keys have arrow mark on them. We use 2 keys to move the cursors in different directions. Okay, that we see on a monitor screen. The cursor in different directions, and cursor is the small blinking. The cursor is the small blinking. Arrow keys. Arrow keys is 4 keys on a board, and these keys have arrow mark on them. Just remember that a keyboard has many keys. We use letter keys on a type of letters or words. We use number keys to your number type of numbers. We space bar. We use space bar to give space between into the two words. We use enter key to move the next line. Delete key erases to text our right, and backspace key erases to our left. We use arrow keys to move the cursor in different directions, and last one is we use caps lock key, type capital letters A to Z. Okay, thank you.